Ever wondered just how much Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc rake in? Well, wonder no more because we've got all the exclusive details right here. From the seasoned veterans to the rising stars, we've got the inside scoop on what each Formula One driver is earning this year. So let's dive into this video today to know exactly how much these F1 superstars are bringing home in 2024. If you thought soccer players made a lot of money, wait until you see how much Formula One drivers earn this year. With only 20 drivers worldwide competing in Formula One, you'd expect them to be paid well, right? Well, you're correct. Formula One drivers have some of the highest paying contracts in the sports world. Formula One is a huge deal. More people are watching on TV, more fans are showing up to races, and F1 is expanding to 3 US stops in 2024. The popular documentary series Formula One: Drive to Survive has also boosted the sport's popularity worldwide. All this attention means big bucks for drivers. Some reports suggest that top drivers make tens of millions of dollars annually, not counting sponsorship deals. While teams usually keep exact salaries private, estimates about what drivers are making in 2024 are floating around. Lance Stroll for $3 million. Lance Stroll, known for his podium finish during his rookie season with Williams in 2017, saw a reduction in salary after joining Aston Martin, now earning $3 million per season. Despite financial backing from his father, Stroll's performance remains critical for Aston Martin's success. Last season, his best result was a fourth-place finish in Australia. Kevin Magnussen for $5 million. Kevin Magnussen, the Danish driver, returned to Haas in a multi-year deal after Nikita Mazepin's contract was terminated due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Despite struggles with the slower car, Magnussen secured 10th-place finishes in Saudi Arabia, Miami and Singapore during the season. Pierre Gasly for $6 million. Pierre Gasly, previously associated with Toro Rosso and Red Bull Racing, switched to AlphaTauri in 2020, securing his first F1 win that same year. In 2023, Gasly moved to Alpine alongside fellow Frenchman Esteban Ocon, aiming to elevate the team's performance. Although his efforts yielded marginal results, Gasly's podium finish in the Netherlands showcased his potential. Oscar Piastri for $6 million. Oscar Piastri, a local talent, faced challenges at the start of his F1 journey but has since made strides on the grid. Despite setbacks, Piastri, a former F3 and F2 champion, has demonstrated promise, securing podium finishes including a second place in Qatar, a third place in Japan, and a fourth place in Britain. With continued progression, Piastri is poised for F1 success in the future. Esteban Ocon for $6 million. Esteban Ocon, a young and promising talent, has been with Alpine since signing a contract extending to this season's end. While his current salary of $6 million marks a slight increase from last year, Ocon's potential for further podium finishes could lead to a raise in the future. Despite his journey from reserve driver for Mercedes to team driver for Force India, Ocon continues to build on his success year by year. Daniel Ricciardo for $7 million. Daniel Ricciardo's recent years have been filled with ups and downs. Despite securing McLaren's first Grand Prix win in 8 years, Ricciardo's tenure with the team ended abruptly. After a brief stint as a reserve driver for Red Bull, Ricciardo found himself back on the grid, replacing Nick de Vries at Visa Cash App RB on loan. With his contract set to expire at the end of the season, Ricciardo faces a pivotal moment in his career as he considers his prospects within or beyond the world of Formula One. Valtteri Bottas for $10 million. Valtteri Bottas, a Finnish racing icon, spent 5 successful years with Mercedes before embarking on a new journey with Alfa Romeo. Taking over from compatriot Kimi Räikkönen, Bottas brings his wealth of experience as a 2-time runner-up in the Drivers' Championship to lead Alfa Romeo's next chapter. Paired with Chinese driver Zhou Guanyu, Bottas's destiny remains firmly within his control as he navigates his contract until the end of the 2025 season, with the potential for extension based on performance. Carlos Sainz Jr. for $12 million. Carlos Sainz Jr. is another driver who has seen a rise in his F1 salary, with an additional $3 million added to his earnings compared to the previous year. Sainz will continue his journey with Ferrari until the end of the upcoming season before making way for Lewis Hamilton. Speculation suggests a potential move to Audi in 2026. Notably, Sainz was the sole non-Red Bull driver to secure a race win last season, triumphing in Singapore and further solidifying his position as a formidable competitor on the F1 circuit. Sergio Perez for $14 million. Sergio Perez, also known as Checo Perez, made history as the first Mexican driver to secure a pole position in F1 after an impressive 215 races. While often playing the role of a supporting driver to Max Verstappen, Perez has demonstrated his prowess on the track by clinching victories in Saudi Arabia and Azerbaijan last season. His salary has seen a notable increase, now standing at $14 million annually, reflecting his growing influence and success in the sport. Fernando Alonso for $18 million. Fernando Alonso, a seasoned F1 veteran, returned from a 2-year break in 2021 and has since been making waves on the track. Despite once commanding a reported salary of $33 million during his McLaren days, Alonso now earns a respectable $18 million annually. His maturity and skill have propelled the Aston Martin team to multiple podium finishes across various races, including Sao Paulo, the Netherlands, Canada, Monaco, Miami, Australia, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain. Alongside his on-track achievements, Alonso continues to attract lucrative endorsement deals, solidifying his status as a respected figure in F1. George Russell for $18 million. George Russell, the young British driver, has seen a significant rise in his F1 salary, now standing at $18 million annually. Russell's trajectory has been nothing short of remarkable, from achieving his first F1 podium in 2021 with Williams to joining the prestigious Mercedes racing team. His impressive performances, including outpacing his 7-time champion teammate Lewis Hamilton on several occasions, have set high expectations for the rising star. Notably, Russell clinched third-place podiums in Las Vegas and Spain last season, showcasing his potential for future success. Lando Norris for $20 million. Lando Norris, representing the McLaren F1 racing team, has seen a remarkable salary surge, now at $20 million. Under a recent contract extension, Norris is set to stay with McLaren until at least 2025, partnering with another young talent, Oscar Piastri. Norris displayed his potential in the previous season with impressive finishes in Sao Paulo, the United States, Japan, Singapore, Britain, and Hungary. Charles Leclerc for $34 million. Charles Leclerc, the Monaco-born racer, commands a substantial F1 salary of $34 million annually. Despite a minor setback in the past costing him valuable points, Leclerc has emerged as Ferrari's young sensation, finishing strongly in races like Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi. As he gears up to team with Lewis Hamilton in 2025, there's speculation about the emergence of a new F1 dynasty. Lewis Hamilton for $45 million. Lewis Hamilton, another Formula One's most decorated driver alongside Michael Schumacher, faced a challenging season in 2023 after finishing 6th in 2022. Despite finishing 3rd, which would be a remarkable achievement for most, Hamilton's high standards may deem it slightly disappointing. He only reached the podium in 6 races, his lowest tally since 2013, and has gone without a win for 2 consecutive seasons, a rarity in his illustrious 17-year career. However, the 38-year-old British icon put an end to speculation about his future by signing a multi-year extension with Mercedes in August. Estimates within the F1 community suggest Hamilton earns about $45 million annually from Mercedes until 2024. His new contract will see him complete his final season with Mercedes this year before moving to Ferrari, where he could earn upwards of $100 million annually, including bonuses. This move marks a significant shift in Hamilton's career trajectory as he seeks to pursue greatness with a new team. Max Verstappen for $55 million. Verstappen, a 3-time world champion, is now the highest-paid Formula One driver in 2024, earning tens of millions annually at Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton is his main rival for the top spot on the earnings list. Verstappen clinched his 3rd consecutive Drivers' Championship this season by winning 19 races, surpassing his previous record of 15 victories. He also dominated the standings with a lead of 290 points, breaking another record. As Verstappen's 5-year contract extension with Red Bull Racing kicks in, he's set for a significant raise next season. For the upcoming 2024 season, drivers must pay a base fee plus an additional fee per point scored in the previous season for their super license. With a total of 575 points, Verstappen now holds the record for the most expensive super license ever, requiring him to pay a staggering EUR 1.2 million or just over $1 million. With that, Verstappen's substantial salary has grown considerably over time, and he's projected to stay with Red Bull Racing until at least 2028. Verstappen will now earn a whopping 55 million in F1 salary alone, with additional amounts, and this amount is guaranteed even before factoring in bonuses for winning races and titles. So, what do you think of the shocking 2024 Formula One drivers' salaries? Comment below and subscribe for more.